You're not behind because you're not capable. You're behind because you're inconsistent. Discipline is the real shortcut, not motivation, not talent, not luck. And if you want to unlock your full potential, you need to stop waiting to feel like and start showing up whether you feel like it or not. Like, I didn't feel motivated at all. And because of that, I wanted change. I wanted to seriously change. I was tired of feeling stuck, but I couldn't get myself to take action. So I had to stop relying on how I felt. I had to start doing something different. The thing that I did different was I made a promise to myself that every day I would do one thing for my future self, no matter what. And that changed everything. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why discipline changes everything and why most people never experience the life they were meant to live. What's going on, family? I'm Tyrone Isaac and welcome back to the channel. Has anyone ever told you that you have potential? Maybe they said it in a different manner. Maybe they said it something like this: man, you got so much potential. Well, let me tell you something. Everyone actually has potential, not only you. And I mean everyone. Every single human being has potential. But potential, the thing with it, potential doesn't mean progress. Potential doesn't pay the bills. Potential doesn't build businesses. It doesn't create breakthroughs. You can be the most talented person in the room, but if you don't move with consistency, you'll keep watching people with half your skill set pass you by. You'll watch people who are nowhere near as talented as you just drive right by you. You see, the world doesn't reward potential. It rewards execution. And the crazy thing about it is, that's actually the truth. Most people won't tell you that. Everyone's always talked about potential. But again, the world rewards execution. We confuse discipline with punishment. But discipline, the one thing about discipline is actually love. Discipline is love in motion. Discipline actually speaks to you. Discipline says, I believe in my future enough to keep showing up every single day. Even when I'm tired. Even when I'm uninspired. Even when I don't feel well. You know what? Discipline shows up when no one else is clapping. And I can promise you, there's going to be times where there's no one clapping. Motivation, it's loud. But discipline is actually loyal. Let me say that again for you. Motivation is loud, but discipline is loyal. Discipline is what gets you out of bed every morning. It's what builds the business. It's what finishes the degree. It's what transforms the body. Discipline actually rewires your mind. If you've ever been someone who you've rewired your mind and reprogrammed your mind, it was discipline that did that. Discipline is the daily decision to walk towards who you are and who you're becoming. Guess what? It does that no matter what your feelings are saying. If I could just keep it real with you all, there were seasons in my life where I didn't feel motivated. I didn't feel motivated at all. And because of that, I wanted change. I wanted to seriously change. I was tired of feeling stuck, but I couldn't get myself to take action. So I had to stop relying on how I felt. I had to start doing something different. The thing that I did different was I made a promise to myself that every day I would do one thing for my future self, no matter what. And that changed everything. Some of you, you're waiting for motivation to knock on your door. But what if you became the kind of person who knocks anyway? Think about that. You're waiting for motivation to knock on your door. But what if you become the person who knocks? What if you become the person who takes no for an answer, who doesn't take no for an answer? Do you want that future? If you do, then you got to start taking no. You got to stop taking no for an answer. Here's how you build discipline. I'm going to give you a few steps. You want to pick one non-negotiable action. Something simple. One habit, one commitment. Maybe it's getting up early and going to the gym. Maybe it's going to bed at night. Maybe it's praying before you go to bed. Maybe it's reading a book. Whatever that is, that's your anchor. That's the thing that's going to keep you going. It's going to keep you grounded and rooted. Step 2, make it time bound. Make it trackable. If it's not measurable, it's optional. It's optional. It has to be measurable. So put it on the calendar and use a tracker. Track it constantly. Step 3, attach it to your purpose. Tie it to your why. Do you know what your why is? If you do, tie it to it. Ask yourself daily, who am I becoming because I did this? Ask yourself it. I guarantee you're going to see who you're becoming because of what you did. Discipline without direction, it actually feels like punishment. But discipline tied to purpose, now that's power. If you really want to change your life, you don't need another plan. Everyone's got a plan. Everyone's got a course. Everyone's got a program. You don't need another plan or another course or program. You just need to commit to the one you have already had and the one that you already have. And then you need to keep showing up. Your potential, it's not far off. It's not some far off thing. It's actually waiting on you to become consistent. So if this message hits you, don't just sit with it. Take one action today. Take one action that your future self will thank you for. You don't need more hype. You need more habits. And discipline, it's actually the shortcut. If this spoke to you, comment below that you're locked in. Subscribe and stick around, because every week we're building this mindset. We're building discipline. And we're building the life you were designed for. You see, this untapped potential, you've got more in you than you actually think. I can promise you that. You got way more in you than you think. So like I said, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment, and make sure you like the video and hit the notification bell, because it definitely will help the channel and it'll help to continue to spread this message. Later.